feel like it. I kind of curled today and did a little bit more like Hi guys, good afternoon. It's Tuesday and today we have a sit down with my doctor. It's not a formal appointment or anything. It's not like a consultation where he's going to actually examine me. As far as we understand, this is just a quick sit down to plan our next step. We have, like you guys know, we have an HSG coming up, hopefully in about 2 weeks. It all depends on my cycle, when the cycle is gonna come, but we're hoping that it comes in about 2 weeks. If not, I'm gonna have to take Provera to bring it on, to bring the cycle on. But today we just asked, or we requested a sit down with my doctor to plan what are we gonna do after the HSG. We are hoping that we can do a medicated cycle at the same time that we do the HSG, but we are not sure if it's possible. I'm not sure if my doctor is going to go against it because, you know, maybe there is something that the HSG will show that we haven't found out yet, and maybe like taking medication is a waste of, you know, it's a waste of money for us, and also perhaps a waste of cycle. But we'll see. We'll sit down. I have a few questions written down for him, and I'm hoping that it will be a successful meeting. So wish us luck, and we'll take you along.
Ciao, Zizi!
Do you guys like my hair today? I did it a little bit differently. I don't know if I need a haircut yet. I've been keeping it short, but I mean, I feel like it. I kind of curled today and did a little bit more like
I like your hair today.
All the blood rush before me. I feel a flood in my head. I'll be here all through your daydream. I'll be here inside your bed. Rooftops.
Guys, in the last 20 minutes, we've gone about a quarter of a mile. And thankfully, I have the GoPro footage to prove it. I don't know what it is, just nasty traffic today. So we are slogging through it, and we're gonna be a little bit late, I think, but my fingers are crossed.
I think we'll make it. We'll make it.
I wish we were on a motorcycle.
Be me if you'd only feel 10,000 acres of broken ideals. Well, what would you do? Would you play the game? Talking like everything's still there the same. Headaches and madness, you'd shake it out.
It looks cute.
I think it looks very cute.
So guys, we are in the waiting room, and there seems to be a couple people in front of us, but it's okay. We're waiting, we're chilling here, we're just hanging out and waiting for our turn. Eu falei com a Andrea, e com certeza ela falou com você. The reasons for the cycle not to have worked that we know at this point is that, you know, there's only a 20% chance of pregnancy.
Which one? Yeah.
Right, and then the next step with the HSG, we cannot do induction because he said that with the contrast ink, it will be dangerous if we are inducing and there is a pregnancy. It could cause ectopic pregnancy, which is like a pregnancy in the tubes. So it's not something that we can do. We do have to wait another cycle, and he said that his recommendation is not IUI, is to do timed intercourse. Depending on the results of the HSG, if everything is okay with my tubes and with my uterus,
Right.
we're gonna do timed intercourse maybe once or twice more. After that, we go straight to in vitro, to IVF.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't work, it's because of an egg quality situation. Like he said that if we do IUI, it will be the same thing because your sperm is excellent quality and it wouldn't influence anything. It's not like we have a sperm count problem, you know? So That's the plan.
He said it would be 1 or 2 more rounds.
Se tu
How would we
tiver
know?
no máximo 2, most
At the
2,
most.
at the most 2
Right.
cycles of time intercourse.
Mhm.
And then his recommendation is IVF.
Okay. How do we move from time to intercourse? Let's say that we go through 2 more rounds of it and then into IVF as a third. Does that mean it's 3 months from now? It's like, does it just go 1 cycle and then the next cycle and then
Good
is
question.
that next cycle right after is it IVF or is there prep time necessary? How does that work?
Ciclo 1 não deu certo, ciclo 2 não deu certo, ciclo 3
Pode
direto
dar
para...
sequência. Para evitar isso, e como o endométrio ele cresce muito pela ação dos hormônios,
So for IVF, if we do 2 more cycles of timed intercourse, and we can go straight to IVF medication. However, because I have PCOS and the tendencies for my uterine lining to grow really fast, especially with the amount of hormones that IVF requires, usually we collect the eggs, we stimulate, they collect the eggs, they freeze, and then you have a break, like a month break,
Okay.
for your uterine lining to shed and for you to be, maybe like your ovaries to be in normal size again, because they get really enlarged, and then you have a break, and then you do the transfer with
Sure.
the frozen embryos.
Sure. I don't have any other questions. It's big news and
It's good news.
it's wonderful
Yeah.
news actually. At least we've had a lot of questions about how this would proceed and we had
Yeah.
no ideas and now we know exactly how it's going to
Yeah.
proceed. So I think it's great news and that's all I have for now. Yeah.
Ótimo. Obrigada, doutor Arminio. Tchau.
Muito obrigado. Tchau.
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 I feel good.
Yeah, I think we don't have anything to feel but good right now. For a really long time we've been asking for answers and they've been really slow in coming and we know so much more right now than we've ever known. So I
Yeah.
don't think that we have anything to feel but fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like we have a plan, we have a schedule, which is something that we've been asking for or like that we've been talking about for a long time. Yes, there is a period for wait now because we can't do a medicated cycle with the HSG, which I understand. My doctor was very clear that once you do the HSG, if there is medicated cycle, you have a chance to, if you fall pregnant through that cycle and you just had, a dye basically inserted in your tubes and everything, there is a high risk for ectopic pregnancy, which is something that we absolutely need to avoid. So I think that is a great news. So we'll drive home now, guys, and we'll update you when we get home.
I called out one day
Tchau, boa noite.
just to hear a sound. If someone's still around. She heard me calling. She heard me say her name, but she hides away.
What's up, my man? So guys, we're back at home and we got some pretty awesome news today from the doctor's office.
So we have a plan in place,
Yeah.
and it's pretty good. We are really happy with it. The plan is that we're going to do the HSG in about 2 weeks
Yep.
without any medication. The doctor really didn't recommend having the HSG and doing induction because of potential complications, so we cannot do that.
And we totally understand that. It
Right,
makes
we
great
understand.
sense.
He explained and we totally understand. Should everything be okay with the HSG, we're gonna wait for my next menstrual cycle and we're gonna do timed intercourse 1 or 2 more times. After that, however, that's the kicker because the doctor does not recommend that we go to IUI. The reason is because Ryan's sperm is excellent and Ryan has really excellent count and motility and morphology and morphology. If we do not get pregnant with timed intercourse, the doctor thinks that IUI will be a little bit of a waste of money for us because our insurance doesn't cover anything of an IUI, so we would pay everything out of pocket. And so his recommendation is to go straight to IVF. in our case. So this is the plan that we have in place at the moment.
Yeah, and for us it's a big deal also because,
Yeah.
I mean, we keep saying it time and again, this is all about waiting, and it's a process that raises more questions. It provides more questions for you than it does answers. So in a moment like this, when you actually know what the plan of attack is, it's big, it's huge actually. This feels like one of the biggest days for us, I think, in this entire process. The fact that we can sit here and share with you guys exactly where we're going, exactly how we're moving ahead.
In this next few months.
Yeah, and we don't doubt that there could still be curveballs, but still, as we sit here, we feel really positive, and yeah, that's the news for today. We're pretty glad to be sharing it with you guys.
Yeah, so what we have to do is it's fingers crossed and pray that everything goes well with the HSG, which we will be recording and sharing with you guys. And if it is, we have an exact plan in place.
We'll share it with you guys as soon as we know something. You'll know, and hopefully we're one great big step closer tonight to getting exactly where it is that we want to go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. Don't forget to leave us a comment below with a question or a friendly comment.
And we read all of them and are so thankful for them. So
Yeah.
thank you guys very much.
We read and respond to pretty much all of your comments.
That's the truth.
And also, please subscribe if you haven't yet.
Yeah, hit that button.
Yeah, subscribe, it's free, and if you subscribe, you're gonna be informed of everything that we're doing.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching tonight, and we will see you guys again soon, all right?
Bye!
Bye.